against my skin, carrying whispers of the places I've been. I lift my glass and let the silence speak. Another quiet moment for a heart that's weak. The wind hums low like a distant train, and every gust pulls at an old refrain. Whiskey through the wind, drifting with the memories I'll never outrun again. The dark sky listens as I pour out my truth, a lonely confession from a soul out of you. Whiskey through the wind, a gentle burn reminding me where I've been. Streetlights flicker like they're trying to guide the pieces of myself I've tried to hide. A harmonica moans from the alleyway, singing blues only the lost ever play. The wind tastes sweet with a sorrow I know, as it pulls me back to nights long ago. If the wind could carry my heart tonight, would it find a place where the scars feel right? Or would it scatter every story I've told into the quiet of the midnight cold? The warmth, though the night is thin, letting every breath heal where I've been. Whiskey through the wind, and I drink to the ghosts I call my friend. The night slips in like a whispering tide, till in every corner I keep locked inside. I hear the blues humming just beneath my skin, calling out memories I tried to outrun again. Moonlight paints stories on the edge of my bed, and the past curls softly around my head. Midnight lives in my mind, where the silence speaks louder than the ties I've untied. Every thought drifts slow like smoke in the room, carrying old shadows in its quiet gloom. Midnight lives in my mind, a place where the lost parts of me unwind. A slow guitar cry spills through the air, telling truths only the lonely dare. The city outside breathes a gentle glow, but inside time moves in a darker flow. I pour one more drink just to feel the night, letting it wrap around me soft and tight. Maybe midnight is a friend I never named, the witness to the dreams I never claimed. If the darkness knows me better than the light, let it stay with me for one more night. Midnight lives in my mind, where memories linger tangled and intertwined. I walk through the echoes of what I left behind, tracing new hope in the stories I find. Midnight lives in my mind, and somehow it keeps me alive inside. There's a darkness drifting in this amber glass, a silhouette of every memory I tried to pass. The room is quiet, but the shadows speak, telling truths I only hear when I feel weak. The night bends softly around the edges of my mind, and the blue shows me the pieces I still can't find. Shadows in my whiskey, moving with the rhythm of the past that haunts me. They sway slow, like ghosts that never learn to fade, dancing in the glow of the choices I made. Shadows in my whiskey, the deeper I look, the more they see. A lonesome guitar hums from across the bar, reminding me how close and yet how far I've wandered from the man I used to be, chasing every storm instead of letting myself breathe. And in the quiet, where the truth runs thin, the shadows rise and pull me back again. Maybe the night is just a mirror of my soul, reflecting every story I've never told. If the whiskey could talk, it will whisper my sin, and the shadows would echo if forgiveness begins. Shadows in my whiskey, tracing every scar that still lives inside me. They move slow with the blues I'm trying to play, reminding me healing don't come in a day. Shadows in my whiskey, tonight they stay, but someday they'll leave. The streetlight hum a low blue tune, mixing softly with the fading moon. I walk alone where the shadows lean, chasing echoes of the in-between. Every step pulls back a memory line, Midnight running through my mind, and no matter where I turn or hide, the night keeps pulling me inside. Midnight running through my mind, tracing places we left behind, haunting corners of my sleep, stealing thoughts I meant to keep. All these hours unkind, midnight running through my mind. A blues guitar cries from a window high, bleeding slow into the midnight sky. I hear your voice in the quiet rain, soft as truth, sharp as pain, and every memory stays intertwined. Midnight drifting through my mind, midnight running through my mind, tracing places we left behind, haunting corner of my sleep, stealing thoughts I meant to keep. All these hours unkind, midnight running through my mind. To lose the sound of you, but the night won't let me do it. Every breath is something true, every silence pulls me to it. Midnight running through my mind, like a whisper frozen in time. If tomorrow leaves it all behind, tonight still keeps your name alive. Oh, the night is never blind. Midnight running through my mind. Ooh, midnight running through my mind. There's a whisper in the alley where the night runs slow. A little blues in the shadow, where the tired hearts go. Followed every footstep like a lost old friend, till your memory hit me soft on the back street wind. And I try to outrun every moment we made, but the city lights glow like they're calling your name. Oh, the backstreet wind Got a pocket full of heartbreak, a mind full of you, but I keep walking on, 'cause that's what the bluesmen do. A trumpet crying gently from a rooftop high, mixes warm with the smoke drifting under the sky. And I swear for a second I could feel your hand, like the wind brought you back just to help me stand. But some ghosts fade slow, some songs stay true, and the blues in my bones still remembers you. Oh, the backstreet wind keeps pulling me through, carrying echoes of a love I once knew. Got a pocket full of heartbreak, a mind full of you, but I keep walking on, 'cause that's what the bluesmen do. But if love is a river, then ours ran deep. But even deep waters learn how to sleep. Now I drift with the rhythm of the night once again. Let the soul guide my steps through the backstreet wind. Yeah, the backstreet wind keeps pulling me through, carrying moments I once called true. Though the night gets heavy, the heart breaks too, I keep singing on, 'cause that's what the bluesmen do. Drifts slow like a whispered plea, streetlights drown in a silver sea. I feel the past on the edge of the air, soft as smoke from a love still there. Footsteps fade where the shadows freeze, ashes dancing in the midnight breeze. And I breathe it in, the quiet kind of sorrow. Every ember glows like a promise I can't follow. midnight breeze, carrying the ghost of you and me, floating where the heart won't heal, telling truth the dark won't steal. Oh, the night knows what it sees. Ashes in the midnight breeze. A blues guitar hums from a distant bar, riding low beneath a falling star. I trace your name in the city glow, letting go with every note I know. Still the wind keeps whispering please, ashes swirling through the midnight breeze. Ashes in the midnight breeze, carrying the ghost of you and me, floating where the heart won't heal, telling truths the dark won't steal. Oh, the night knows what it sees. Ashes in the midnight breeze. Through the sky, and the night it holds every piece of this, every broken flame. Ashes in the midnight breeze, rising from the places we used to be, letting go of what we tried to keep, turning memories into something deep. Oh, the night sets us free. Ashes in the midnight breeze. Burn low, long before the dawn, leaving nothing but embers for me to lean on. I sift through the glow of what used to be, searching for warmth in the air at my feet. The night feels heavy like an untold truth, and the blues hits deeper when it echoes in the roof. Ashes after midnight, floating through the silence where the heart takes flight. Every slow piano hums with a tired grace, lighting up shadows in this empty space. Smoke curls soft like it knows my name. Stirring old feelings I tried to tame. I breathe in deep and let the moment stay, as the ashes whisper what words can't say. Maybe the end is just a start in disguise, a quiet rebirth in the dark of the sky. If the night can hold what I can't undo, then maybe the ashes can bloom into something new. Ashes after midnight, where the broken hearted learn to reignite. The glow is faint, but the hope feels real. After midnight, ashes after midnight, and somehow I'm still holding on to the light. Another night, same corner of this bar, listening to strangers talk about their scars. My glass ain't empty, but it feels that way, 'cause the blues keeps pouring in where the whiskey stays. The lights flicker low like they're tired too, trying to glow through the things we've been through. So I raise this glass half full of shadows to the roads I lost and the ones I still follow. There's a quiet song in the rim when it sways, a soft serenade for my faded days. Yeah, this glass half of shadows and half of me spill stories I'm not ready to set free. Bartender wipes the counter like a ritual prayer, says life hits hard, but you're still standing there. I laugh a little, yeah, survival feels like its own song, and the jukebox hums a tune from years before. A memory I ain't ready to restore. Maybe we're all a little cracked inside, still holding on, still trying to shine. So here's to this glass half full of shadows, to the echo soft in the places sorrow goes. It sings me gently through the midnight haze, a quiet friend in the loneliest days. Yeah, this glass half of shadows still carries me until I'm brave enough to set the darkness free. A quiet room with a dim blue glow. The night moves slow, the whiskey flows. I hold a glass up to the fading sky, watching broken stars drift by. The city hums a tune so slight through the glass under midnight light, and every reflection feels like truth. Every shimmer echoes you. Glass under the midnight light, catching shades of wrong and right, holding all the things we said like fingerprints we left unshed. Oh, the night reveals its quiet side through the glass under the midnight light. The saxophone cries from the alleyway, soft and warm like yesterday. I swirl the drink, the memories rise painting stories in my eyes. Even time can't hide the fight, shining through the midnight light. Glass on the midnight light, catching shades of wrong and right, holding all the things we said like fingerprints we left unshared. Oh, the night reveals its quiet side through the glass under the midnight light. Just so the world slows down, the truth runs slow. Every crack becomes a sign, every gleam rewinds the time. Oh, Zilla raise this glass tonight under the soft midnight light. Poured a little whiskey on the edge of the night, let it shimmer in the silver of the pale moonlight. The city felt distant, like a dream outgrown. Up here on the rooftop, I'm drinking alone. Like an old blues tune, while the stars blink slow in the quiet June. Moonlit whiskey drifting through my veins, soft as a memory, sharp as a pain. Every sip feels like a moment undone, floating like smoke from a tired saxophone. Yeah, moonlit whiskey keeps me awake, showing every truth I tried to forsake. There's a hollow in my chest where your voice used to be, echoes dancing gently with the night breeze. I trace old stories in the glow of the skyline, trying to forgive what used to be mine. The night wraps me up like an old French coat, warm around the edges, heavy in the throat. The things we hide, quietly on the old windowsill. A quiet rhythm only lonely hearts can feel. My glass is glowing in the soft street light, keeping me company through another sleepless night. The world outside moves in a hazy blur, while I drown in thoughts I wish I never stirred. Whiskey by the windowsill, watching shadows dance on the wall so still. Every sip takes me someplace I can't quite name, where the blues burn slow like a half-forgotten flame. Whiskey by the windowsill, I drink to the moments time refuses to kill. The city hums low like a distant train crying, carrying secrets it never gets tired of hiding. A saxophone sighs from a room down the hall like midnight, trying to soothe us all. And I sit quiet, letting the memories pour, finding pieces of myself on the wooden floor. If the night could heal what the daylight breaks, I'd stay right here with the calm it makes. Let the rain wash clean what I can't undo, and let the whiskey whisper something true. Whiskey by the windowsill, where the silence feels heavy but the heart stands still. I toast to the nights that shaped who I am, to the blues that taught me just where I stand. Whiskey by the windowsill, another drop, another dream I chase until the smoke drifts slow like a tidal tune, curling through the darkness underneath the moon. My whiskey glows warm in a dim-lit glass, fading the edges of the nights I can't outlast. The room breathes quiet, heavy and low, as the blues take shape and the embers glow. Smoking whiskey trail winding through the silence where my heartbeat fails. Every sip, every breath tells a story worn thin about the battles I've carried deep within. Smoking whiskey trails, leading me back through forgotten details. A guitar hums softly like a broken valve, reminding me where I was and where I stand now. The haze grows thick with regrets I've poured, notes from the past that I once ignored. But the night holds steady while the truth unfolds in the smoky warmth where the heart turns old. Maybe healing hides in the quiet burn, in the lessons of midnight wants me to learn. If the smoke fades slow and the whiskey runs thin, maybe that's where redemption begins. Smoking whiskey trails, carrying the ghosts of the dreams that derailed. Yet somewhere in the haze a new spark calls, a soft little light rising through it all. Smoking whiskey trails, tonight they guide me where hope prevails. There's a shadow dancing in my whiskey glow, a quiet silhouette only the night can know. It moves like memories I tried to forget, slipping through the cracks of a long lost regret. The bar's near empty but the ghosts stay loud, singing old truths I never said out loud. Shadows in the whiskey glow, flickering soft where the heartache flows. shadows. Every swirl pulls a story from the past. Every burn feels deeper than the last. Yeah. Shadows in the whiskey glow follow me everywhere I go. Crying from across the room, his nose drifting slow like a midnight plume. I raise my glass to the things I can't change, to the love gone quiet, to the plans rearranged. And the darkness hums like a tired friend, holding me steady till the night can end. Maybe the light ain't meant to stay. Some truths are clear shades of gray. Shadows in the whiskey glow, painting pictures only the lonely know. A soft confession in the amber shine, a fading echo of what was once mine. Shadows in the whiskey glow, stay with me till I learn to let go. A thin blue glow runs across my glass, marking every hour that quietly slips past. The night leans close like it wants to confess, holding my thoughts in a gentle mess. Reflections shimmer where the shadows creep, and every sip stirs something buried deep. Glass beneath the midnight light, shining like a truth I can't quite fight. I see pieces of myself in every line, bending, breaking, trying to realign. Glass beneath the midnight light, where the blues turn sorrow into something right. A lone trumpet sighs from a distant street, folding the darkness into something bittersweet. My fingers trace the rim as the world stands still, chasing a calm I'm not sure I'll ever feel. The room grows tender with the music's glow, while the midnight glass tells what I don't show. If this glass could speak, it would spill the pain, tell the stories washed down like forgotten rain. But in its shine I find a quiet grace, a way to see myself to a clearer place. Glass beneath the midnight light, a fragile witness to the battles I fight. I lived it slowly, let the moment breathe, let the blues unwind all the truths I weave. Glass beneath the midnight light, tonight it holds what I can't put into sight. It's 12 and the night stands still, moonlight dripping down the windowsill. A quiet bar hums in the corner of town, where the broken-hearted come to lay their burdens down. Glass glows amber like a fading flame, and every sip whispers someone's name. Midnight whiskey blue, where every note feels like a wound you can't quite lose. The world outside keeps spinning, but I stay here instead, letting the blues crawl through the thoughts in my head. Midnight whiskey blues. I ain't running from the hurt, just learning the truth. A tired guitar moans beneath dim lights, playing stories born from hard-lived nights. The bartender knows when to talk or stay quiet. We shared more confessions than a Sunday night choir. The jukebox sighs with a dusty groove, and I feel every memory begin to move. If sorrow had a rhythm, it sounds like this, a slow warm heartbeat with a dangerous kiss. But the whiskey softens all the edges I hide, pulling me closer to the person inside. Midnight whiskey blue, a gentle reminder of the past I never choose. Midnight leans in with a hush so slow, pulling shadows tight everywhere I go. My whiskey sits waiting like an honest friend, ready to listen till the long night ends. The world outside fades into silver and black, but the blues keeps playing, pulling me back. Midnight and a whiskey line, two old companions tangled up in time. They walk with me through the moments I hide, through the lonely roads where I collide. Midnight and a whiskey line, where the truth burns warm and the heart unwinds. A soft guitar tone drips across the air, painting memories I don't always dare to look it straight, but tonight I do. Letting the quiet show me something true. The hour is tender, the lights glow thin, and the night forgives more than I've ever been. If the past could loosen its hold tonight, maybe the dawn would finally feel right. But until then, I breathe slow and fine, walking steady down the whiskey line. Where the broken find a place to realign. I toast the losses, the lessons, the scars, the lonely whispers under fading stars. Midnight and a whiskey line, and somehow we make peace in the shine. Night's been long, longer than I planned. Coffee gone cold in my shaky hand. I've walked these thoughts till the edges blur, trying to find what I once was sure. But even when hope feels far away, I hear a whisper saying, hold on, stay. Cause the sun learns my name every morning light. Even when I'm lost from the long hard night, it rises slow, but it finds me still, warm in the corners the dark can't feel. Yeah, the sun learns my name, it never forgets. A promise it shines through my regrets. I've carried But don't judge what I drag behind. It opens up the sky, gives my breath some time. And even if I'm tired, worn to the bone, the sunrise tells me I'm not alone. Maybe healing ain't fast, maybe slow is fine, but the sun keeps coming back like a steady lifeline. Yeah. And the sun learns my name in the early age, washing out the weight of the yesterdays. I stand a little taller as the shadows fade, letting the new day fix what the old one frayed. Yeah, the sun learns my name, and somehow I'm okay. A glass of whiskey sitting by the window closed, catching every street light, drifting soft and slow. Rain taps rhythm on the pane like a weary drum, playing back the nights I wish I could outrun. Stays quiet, but the memories talk, pouring shadows where my heart gets caught. Ooh, whiskey by the window glow, telling truths only the midnight knows. Every drop of story I keep tucked away, every burn of word I never learned to say. Whiskey by the window, shining low, a silent witness to the letting go. 'Cause I'm low in the distance like a sleeping blues band, while I trace old promises with a shaking hand. Your echo still lingers in the folds of the air, like a fading chord from a song we used to share. And the city sighs in a soulful tone, reminding me I'm here, but I'm still alone. Maybe the rain knows what I feel, washing the hurt to make room to heal. Find the window glow, reflecting pieces of the me you used to know. Warm on the lips, but cold on the soul. Mixing with the tears I didn't mean to show. Whiskey by the window, soft and slow. Quiet comfort in the afterglow. Up where the sky hangs quiet and wide, I pour a little whiskey and watch the world glide. The moon sits heavy like it knows my name, and shines on every memory I try to tame. The night's so still I can hear my heartbeat, echoing soft in the cosmic heat. Floating through the silence where the lonely be, I raise my glass to the stars above, searching for meaning in the ghosts I love. Moonlit whiskey dream, where the blues drift slow in silver stream. Clouds roll gentle like a slow jazz tune, painting shadows in the light of the moon. My thoughts unwind like smoke in the sky, every truth too fragile to deny. If heartbreak had a place to shine, it'd be somewhere between the stars and the divine. Maybe the moon understands my scar, troubled heart floats softer than it seems. I sip the night and let the silence bloom, finding peace where shadows make room. Moonlit whiskey dreams, and for a moment I'm lighter than the moon. Flicker like they're whispering slow, and the midnight road just pulls me where it wants me to go. Got a whiskey bottle riding shotgun by my side, and a heart full of stories I'm too tired to hide. Every crack in the pavement sings a tune I know, a blue soul rhythm from the nights long ago. Whiskey in the midnight road, carrying secret only the shadows hold. Of a life I outgrew, but the blues keeps calling, and I always pull through. Whiskey in the midnight road, they're the only truth I've ever known. A neon halo paints the rain in gold as the city dreams about the songs we told. The wind hums softly like a bassline low, while the ghost of your voice drifts through the radio. Every mile feels like a prayer in disguise, but the moon just watches with those quiet eyes. If the night forgives, then maybe I can too. that still feels true. Let the wheels keep turning, let the story unfold. I'll follow where the music and the midnight road told. Whiskey and the midnight road, where the bruised-hearted wander and the lost souls go. I ain't searching for heaven, just a place to belong, with the night at my window and the blues in my song. Whiskey and the midnight